All right, hello everybody, and welcome. Get settled. We're going to be starting in just a minute. Um, it is a little chilly today, so gather together, find a comfy place to sit. And I need to get ready because today is a special day. Today, I want to welcome you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Cindy's Sports. Yes, Cindy's Sports. We are going to learn football today because that's what I do is I teach everybody sports. That's what I do in my special live Facebook feed, right? Is that what I do? No! April Fools! Did you think I was going to teach you football? No, that would be silly. It's story time, isn't it? Well, I just played an April Fool's joke on you. And April Fools is really fun. And you can play jokes on lots of people because April Fools is April 1st, the first day of April, and you can play jokes on people all day. So I'm going to have an April Fool's story time today. So let's start with our story time song. And my name is Cindy, and this is Carver County Library Storytime Live, not Cindy's Sports. Story time, welcome to our story time. With lots of books and fun for me and you, we will sing and dance too. All right, can you clap your hands? Clap your hands for story time. Clap your hands for story time. With lots of books and fun for me and you, we will sing and dance too. Oh, very good. Will you stand up with me and jump up high? Jump up high for story time. Jump up high for story time. Lots of books and fun for me and you. We will sing and dance too. Oh, very good. How about spin around? Put your arms out and spin in a circle. Spin around for story time. Spin around for story time. Lots of books and fun for me and you. We will sing and dance too. Oh, very good. Oh, welcome to story time. It might be fun to do football sometime, wouldn't it? Well, it would be fun, wouldn't it? But we're doing April Fools today. And those of you at home, if you want to write down your names in the comments of the kids who are watching, then I can say hi. And hi and happy Easter back at you, Jude. Hi and welcome to Storytime. Let's call out, who do we call out at the beginning? We call out Blossom, right? All right, can everyone call out Blossom with me? Say, Blossom, Blossom, come out. Come out, Blossom. Oh, well, this is named Blossom. Who are you? Hi. April Fools! Oh my goodness, that was a funny joke. This isn't Blossom at all. This is Blossom's friend, the green monster. Say hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Well, is Blossom going to come out today? You betcha. All right. We'll see you later, green monster. Bye-bye. Oh, that's silly. The green monster came out instead of Blossom. Was that funny? Oh, that was funny. Let's try again. Let's see if Blossom comes out this time. Let's say, Blossom, come out. Come out, Blossom. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Did you like my joke? Did you like my joke? My friend, the furry green monster came out instead of me. That was my April Fool's joke for today. That was very funny, Blossom, very funny. Hi, Kate. Hi, Carson. Hi, Owen and Evan. And oh, all of Bevan's daycare is here again. Hello, hello. Well, we are celebrating April Fools today. And do we have a letter? Can you guess what it is? What do you think it might be? So far, we've had a couple hints. Do you know what they were, Blossom? Well, one of them was football. We had a football at the beginning of story time. And then we had a fuzzy green monster. Fuzzy monster, yes. And it's April Fools. What letter do you think that is? Can you show us, Blossom? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Did you guess right? It's the letter F. F is the first letter in football and fool and fuzzy. F is a great letter. F is a great letter. And what does F sound like? Right, I don't know if you can hear me, but you put your teeth on your bottom lip and you blow. Right? And it makes a sound. And what are some other words that begin with the sound? Let's see. I have an F bag. Let's see what's in the F bag. What's in here? Oh, here we go. This is a good F word. What does Blossom have? Is that a fire truck? That's a fire truck. Fire truck! What does a fire truck sound like? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, they make sounds, don't they? You can hear them coming, and they got lights. All right, that's a good F word. What else do we have as an F word? Oh, here's a good one. What's this one? Fish! Blossom has a fish. Do you like fish? I like fish. I would like to have a pet fish. Fish are really fun to watch. Yes, they are. Little fish. Oh, here's another good one. What's this one, Blossom? What does Blossom have? Blossom has a feather. Ooh, feathers. Where do feathers come from, Blossom? I know. Do you know where feathers come from? Feathers come from birds. Yep, birds make feathers. And they drop them sometimes. They grow new feathers and drop the old ones. This is a feather. I like feathers. Feathers are great. Well, those are some great F words, Blossom. And now we're going to say goodbye to Blossom. Say bye-bye, Blossom. Bye-bye. And we'll see her again later. Bye, Cohen. Hi, Clara and Malaki. Hi, Zach and Allie and Jake. I'm so glad you're here. We're going to do some stories and do some April Fool's thing. Before you go, Blossom, I have a joke for you. Why couldn't the pony sing? Why couldn't the pony sing? Because it was a little horse. Oh, that's silly. Horses when your throat is sore, but a little horse would be a pony. That's a funny joke. You can tell jokes on April Fools. All right, let's say goodbye to Blossom. Bye-bye. Oh, that was a silly joke. And I have some very silly stories for you. Now, our first story, I'm going to tell some more jokes later, but our first story is about, it's called Lazy Jack. Lazy Jack. So I'm going to tell the story of Lazy Jack. I want you to look at that picture. Does that look like a lazy person? That's a very lazy person. He's just laying there. Are you ever lazy? Or just sit and watch TV and not do anything? And your friends say, come outside and you play, and you're like, nah, I'm too lazy. Well, it's okay to be lazy once in a while. That's okay. But if you're lazy every day, then you make trouble. And that's what happened with Lazy Jack. Lazy Jack lived with his mother, and his mother was very poor. And they had very little, and she worked very hard. She was a spinner. Remember, we had a story a while ago about a spinning wheel, and she spun wool into yarn for people. And she worked very hard. And Lazy Jack was a young man. He was done with school, and all he would do was lay around and do nothing. Well, one day, Lazy Jack's mother was just beside herself. And she said, Jack, I cannot stand this. You have got to get up and get some work. We can't afford this. You need to go get a job and bring in some money. Otherwise, I'm afraid I'm just going to have to make you move out because I can't afford to keep you. Oh, said Lazy Jack. That was a Monday that his mom said that. So on Tuesday, Lazy Jack got up and he went to find himself a job. And he did. He found a job working for a farmer. Now, what do you think? What kind of jobs would a farmer have for you to do? Farmer begins with the letter F. Oh my goodness, it does. That's very good. Well, maybe he was hoeing fields, or maybe he was pulling weeds out of the fields, or maybe he was helping to water the fields, or maybe he was even helping to pick the crops. I don't know. But he did work hard, and at the end of the day, he was paid a penny. Now, you may not think a penny is very much money, but for Jack, it was the first money that he had ever had. It was a long time ago, and a penny was a lot of money. And so Jack was so excited to show his mom that he was flipping that penny as he was walking home, flipping that penny, and he walked over a bridge and the penny flipped into the brook. Oh no, he lost the penny. Jack went home, and Jack's mother heard what he had done, and she went like this. You need to do this with me. Oh, you foolish boy. We're going to do this a lot in this story because he is very foolish. Oh, you foolish boy. You should have carried that penny in your pocket. Is that how you would carry money? Would you carry it in your pocket or maybe in a purse? Yeah, you don't just flip it in the air. It might go anywhere. Oh, Jack said, I'll do that next time. Okay. Well, on Wednesday, Jack got up. Ooh, can you wake up with me? Wake up. Ah. And he went out to get a job. And he got a job with a cow keeper. Ooh, what does cow say? Moo, right. And what do you think Jack would do working for a cow keeper? Would he help milk the cows maybe? Yeah, or maybe feed the cows some hay. This is a pitchfork I'm doing to give the cows some hay. Or even clean up after the cows because they tend to poop all over the place. Yeah, got to clean that up. Well, Jack worked hard all day. And at the end of the day, the farmer gave him a jar of milk. Now, this isn't how I buy my milk. My milk comes in a jug or a carton now at the store. But this is how Jack got it, in a jug, and it just had a little paper cover on it that wasn't going to hold the milk in very well. But Jack was on top of it this time. Remember, his mom told him that he should carry the penny in his pocket. So Jack took the milk and he tried really hard to put it in his pocket. Is that how you should carry milk? In your pocket? I don't think so. Jack walked home, and as he walked home, the milk splashed and went out through the cover and soaked his pants, and by the time he got home, there was no milk left in the jar. Can you imagine what his mother said? Are you ready? Oh, you foolish boy. You shouldn't have carried the milk in your pocket. You should have carried the milk on your head. Now, that's something I don't do either, but a lot of people do carry jars on their heads. And they used to do it a lot, baskets and jars, and you could keep it safe there. Jack said, oh, I'll do that next time. So on Thursday, Jack woke up ready, and he got up and he went out to find a job. And this time, he found a job with another farmer, and he worked all day. And at the end of the day, the farmer said he would pay Jack in cream cheese. cream cheese. Now, I don't know if you've had cream cheese before, but if you imagine cheese that's really soft and squishy, I love cream cheese. But Jack thought, what did my mother say? She said to carry the milk on my head. So he decided to carry the cheese on his head. Oh no! Well, Jack walked home and that cheese started to melt on his head and it got matted into his hair and it dribbled down his shirt. And by the time he got home, the cheese was spoiled. Blah! And Jack's mother said, ready? Oh, you foolish boy. You shouldn't have carried the cheese on your head. You should have wrapped it up and carried it very carefully in your hands. Oh, said Jack, I'll do that next time. Oh my goodness, this Jack keeps getting into trouble, doesn't he? Well, the next day was Friday, and Jack woke up, ready? And he was determined to get another job. So he went out and he got a job with a baker. And the baker, do you know what a baker does? A baker makes bread and donuts and things like that. Do you think Jack might get some bread? Ooh, that would be good. But at the end of the day of helping the baker bake bread and sell bread, the only thing the baker had to give Jack was an old tomcat. Ooh, look at that guy. He looks mean. And he was mean. He was a mean tomcat. But Jack remembered what his mother had said, and he wrapped a towel around the cat, and he very carefully carried the cat like this. Well, if you can imagine, that cat was not very happy, and the cat started to scratch and meow. Can you be a mad cat? What does a mad cat sound like? Meow, meow, right, and scratch with your claws. Meow, meow, right. And poor Jack couldn't hold on to the cat because he was getting all scratched up and bitten, and he dropped the cat, and the cat ran away. So he went home empty-handed again. And Jack's mother said, oh, you foolish boy. You should have tied a string around the neck of the cat and led him behind you. Isn't that what you're supposed to do with animals, is put them on a leash, right? Oh, silly Jack. And Jack said, oh, I'll do that next time. Well, the next day was Saturday. And on Saturday, Jack found a job with a butcher. Now, a butcher is the person who cuts up the meat that you buy and take home to your house. I don't know how many of you have animals that you take care of on your own farm, but most of us go to the store and buy hamburger in a package and bring it home. And the butcher is the one who takes care of the meat. So Jack was working all day with this butcher, and at the end of the day, the butcher gave him a really nice shoulder of mutton, a really nice piece of meat. And Jack thought, ooh, this is enough food to feed my mom and me for a whole week, if not more. Ooh, lamb stew, that's going to be good. So he tied a string around the mutton and he started leading it home. Oh, is that a good idea? If you have food, to drag it in the dirt behind you? If you have meat? Oh no, guess what? All the dogs in the area smelled the meat, and they came running and they started eating at the meat. Nom, nom, and the meat got all dirty and chewed, and oh no. By the time Jack got home, it was a mess. And they ended up having cabbage for Sunday dinner, not mutton. Well, Jack's mother, she said, oh, you foolish boy. You should have taken that meat and you should have hoisted it on your shoulder and brought it home that way. Oh, said Jack, I'll do that next time. Well, the next day he could get a job was Monday. And he got up in the morning and he went out and he got a job with a cattle rancher. And he worked all day helping take care of the cows and herd them this way and herd them that way. And at the end of the day, he got a great a great thing. He got paid with a donkey, a whole donkey. Oh, how excited his mother would be. So he was going to be real careful with getting this donkey home. And the last thing his mom said was to carry it on his shoulder. So he worked really hard. Now, a donkey is kind of big and heavy, but Jack worked really hard to get that up on his shoulder, and he started carrying it home with its feet up in the air. Jack was walking with the heavy donkey. Now, Jack's path happened to take him past the house of a very rich man. And this rich man had a daughter, and she had not spoken a single word in her entire life. And the doctors could find nothing wrong with her. And they had determined that if someone could make her laugh, then perhaps her voice would come back. So the rich man had scoured the country and had asked people and told people that if anyone could make her laugh, they would get a share of his riches, and if his daughter so chose, hit the hand of his daughter in marriage. So lots of people had tried to make this beautiful girl laugh, but nobody could. Well, it just so happened she was watching out the window. Every day Jack walked by, she saw him lose the penny in the brook. She saw him wet his pants with the milk. She saw the cheese melt all over his head. She saw the cat chew him up and run away. She saw him drag the meat down the street. Oh, that was funny. And the last straw was when she saw him carrying the donkey on his shoulders, when normally people ride on top of donkeys. And Jack was doing it the opposite way. She couldn't stand it. She started laughing and laughing and laughing. It was the funniest thing she had ever seen. Well, true to his word, the rich man offered Jack half his fortune. And Jack and the young woman fell in love, and they ended up getting married and living in the rich man's house. And Jack invited his mother in, so she lived the rest of her days in comfort and wealth. And that is the story of Lazy Jack. Was that funny? I think that is so funny. And you know what I realized? Another funny thing. I forgot. Forgot is an F word. It is. I forgot the lowercase letter f. So let's go back to that. Because we have our uppercase letter F, right? And our uppercase letter F has a straight line and two straight lines going out. Well, we have a lowercase letter f too. Do you think it's the same or is it different? What do you think? What do you think, Harper? How about you, Maggie? Is it the same or is it different? Alice, Emmett? Let's see. Look at that. It's different, isn't it? The lowercase f has a curve and a line, but it's still. And Jacob and Saya, hi. It is so nice to see you here. Now I have a couple more things, so we're just gonna do my song because my song is fun. So I need you guys to sing with me. And we are going to sing this song. It's called Boom Boom Ain't It Great to Be Crazy, but we're going to sing Silly instead. And I need you to hit your knees and go boom, boom, okay? And then ain't it great to be silly? And just whip your arms around like you're being silly, and you can shake your head, okay? Boom, boom, ain't it great to be silly? Boom, boom, ain't it great to be silly? Silly and foolish all day long. Boom, boom, ain't it great to be silly? Oh, very good. Now you have to dance around like a clown. Can you be a clown stomping around? We're going to do that. We're grumpy clowns stomping around. We're grumpy clowns stomping around, turning and spinning all over the ground. We're getting kind of dizzy. This dance is getting whacked. So take a big bow, cheer and clap. Ready? Boom, boom. Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? Boom, boom, ain't it great to be silly? Silly and foolish all day long. Boom, boom, ain't it great to be silly? kooky kangaroo. Can you hop around? We're kooky kangaroos hopping around. Kooky kangaroos kicking around. We're turning and spinning all over the ground. We're getting kinda dizzy, the stance is getting whacked. So take a big bow, cheer and clap, clap. And we'll say, boom, boom, ain't it great to be silly? Boom, boom, ain't it great to be silly? Silly and foolish all day long. Boom, boom, ain't it great to be silly? All right, let's do one more. Ooh, can you be a teeny tiny elephant? Can you be a teeny tiny elephant? Oh, I don't know. Elephants are really big, aren't they? Let's be an elephant. Can you have a trunk? But you're teeny tiny. Ready? We're teeny tiny elephants tiptoeing around, turning and spinning all over the ground. We're getting kinda dizzy, the stance is getting whacked. So take a big bow, cheer and clap, clap. Ready? Boom, boom, ain't it great to be silly? Boom, boom, ain't it great to be silly? Silly and foolish all day long. Boom, boom, ain't it great to be silly? Oh, very good. And I think we do have time for my last little thing. So, I have the Fox in the Box game. Let's play the Fox in the Box game. You remember this game? We say little fox, and then we say, are you in, and we pick a color. So, are you in the blue box? Something like that. So, if you have ideas, you can type in which box we should pick. And let's say, little fox, and we're looking for the fox. Little fox, are you in the, how about the pink box? Should we look at the pink box? Let's look at the pink box. Is he in there? No, that's not a fox. That's a box of Fruit Loops. Oh, that's silly. I think it must be April Fool's. Let's try it again. Little fox, are you in the orange box? Let's try the orange box. Ready? Let's see if the fox is in there. That's not a fox. That's a flower. Oh, flower begins with F. So does Fruit Loops. Let's try little fox, are you in the yellow box? Let's try the yellow box. Ready? Oh, is that a fox? That's not a fox. That's a frog. What does a frog say? Ribbit, ribbit. Oh, that's good. How about green? Let's try green. Little fox, are you in the green box? Let's see if it's in the green box. Oh, there's the fox. He's in the green box. But Jude wants to look behind the red box, so let's look behind the red box. We know the fox isn't there, but I think there might be something silly. Who's behind the red box? Oh, it's French fries. Do you like French fries? I like French fries. And those begin with the letter F. Well, that was just silly. I wanted to talk just a minute about April Fools and how you can make funny jokes for your family. Now, one of the funniest ones I read about on the internet was this one, where you have a light switch, and when nobody's watching, take some tape, and you actually tape it right across the switch, like that. And then, when somebody comes to turn the light off or on, it's taped and they can't move it. And they go, what? What? Oh, and you say, April Fools. Another funny one would be if you're setting the table, you could turn the forks and knives upside down or mix them up on the table. That would be funny. Or what if you had a friend like Blossom's monster and they were in the wrong place? Maybe they snuck into someone else's bed, and you could say, April Fools. That's right, there's lots of funny things you can do. Or you can tell jokes. So let's do one more joke. How does the ocean say hello? Do you know how? And I have knock-knock jokes. Knock-knocks are funny because you need two people, and I say knock-knock, you say who's there, then I say something, and you say that who. We'll try it. Susie here will answer for me. I'll say, knock-knock.
Who is there?
Boo.
Boo-hoo.
Don't cry. It's just me. There's lots of silly jokes like that. Well, let's call out Blossom. Are you ready? Say, Blossom, come out. Oh, here she comes. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, how are you today? Did you have fun? I think it was a funny day. Oh, look, she's all twisted. Oh, my goodness, Blossom. She must be partying in there. Hi, Wyatt. Hi, Jude. Thank you for joining us. And it is time to say goodbye. So I need everybody to get into your boxes. And we're going to say Jack in the box, so quiet and still. Will you come out? And then you say, yes, I will. Ready? Jack in the box, so quiet and still. Will you come out? I didn't come out. April Fools! So you can play jokes like that on people too. Bye-bye now. Everybody have a good day. Bye-bye.